My family, only a handful of people knew that Prince Harry was deployed to Afghanistan. Only a handful of people. But of course, also, the UK tabloid press also had knowledge that Prince Harry had been deployed to Afghanistan. And my family, based on what I've watched in the Heart of Invictus documentary, the tabloids actively put Harry's life and those of the soldiers he served alongside in danger by leaking that Harry was being deployed to Afghanistan. And my family, that hurt Harry so much. For a long time, the UK tabloid press have been making Harry's life impossible for a very, very long time. And my family, clearly, from what we are learning even, clearly, they don't want Harry back because they miss him. They want Harry back because they want to control the spare. Because they want that access to Harry back. That is what they want so badly. Because the royals they have in the UK are so dull, boring, and extremely, extremely lazy. That even eyebrows have been raised about William and Kate's long vacations. And clearly also Charles and Camilla's. That they want Harry back so badly to cover for the other lazy members of the royal family, which clearly is a lot. And my family, I want you to hear exactly how the UK tabloids operate, straight from Harry, about their demands of what they wanted. My family. And my family, it is despicable that even more than 3 years after Harry and Meghan fled Britain, still they want the same thing. Access to Prince Harry. That's what they want so badly. Access to Prince Harry. Using any means necessary. And they don't care how they get it, as long as they get it. Through threats, intimidation, bullying, abuse, they keep hoping that somehow they can get access to Prince Harry. My family, already we have heard from Harry of what he feels about the UK tabloid press. He blames UK tabloids for the death of his mother. He blames Daily Mail in particular for the death of his unborn child when Meghan suffered a miscarriage. He blames Daily Mail. But yet, those same royal experts who write columns for Daily Mail and other tabloids, still my family, they dream about having Harry back. They're like, you know what? Harry's gonna come back. And guess what? We'll forgive Prince Harry, for what he has so-called done. My family. That's what they keep on saying. It's quite weird. Like, you have to ask, what has Harry done? The only thing he has done is protect his wife and kids from the racist UK tabloid press. But again, they say they'll forgive Harry. It's Meghan who they can't forgive. My family, since when has Prince Harry ever said, I am going to say sorry to the UK tabloid press? Since when? He has never ever said that. However, somehow they think that Harry has something to apologize for. My family, Harry has nothing to say sorry for. Because the only thing he has ever done is keep his wife and kids safe from those evil racist tabloids that seek to do them harm, to cause harm to them. My family, first of all, let me go right ahead and show you this clip, please, when Harry was in the military. Why service members often feel isolated
devastated after they come home or once they leave the forces. Wouldn't you? The whole reason I was allowed to go to Afghanistan in the first place is because it was kept a secret. While I was there for the 10 weeks, no one knew, apart from British press that had all said, oh, we'll keep quiet as long as we get access. You do the jobs, everyone.
So my family, you've heard that. And my family, this makes me even more angrier at the UK media for what they were doing to Prince Harry. My family, as you've heard what Harry has said, the only reason he was ever allowed to go to Afghanistan was because it was kept a secret. No one knew that he was there, except the British press, who knew that Harry was in Afghanistan. And they said, as long as we get access to Harry, to him, then guess what? We'll not say anything. But my family, later on, they leaked that Harry was basically being deployed to Afghanistan when he was going back there. Later on, my family. And that hurt Harry so much. You know, imagine you are seated in a plane, my family. Imagine you are seated in a plane with your fellow servicemen and women. And then you are approached and told, Harry, you can't go to Afghanistan because the press has leaked that you are being deployed to Afghanistan. If you come with us, you put the rest of the men and women in uniform in danger. Do you know how much that hurt Prince Harry so much? But he understood of why he was being told he can't go because of the actions of the UK tabloid press, who somehow have this sick obsession towards Harry. They want Harry for themselves. They want Harry close to them, to wine and dine with them, to have that access to Prince Harry. And they believe they can get access to Harry if Meghan is not around Harry. That's what they believe. No, my family, let's just reason this for a while. Why is it do they feel or believe that they can get Harry to speak with them, have that access to Harry if Meghan is not around? Do they believe that whenever Harry sees Meghan, he is reminded of the pain that he and Meghan went through when they lost a child, which he blames Daily Mail for, a UK tabloid, for putting so much stress on Meghan that Meghan suffered a miscarriage? Is that what they believe? And that's why they don't want Meghan around Harry, so Harry can somehow forget what they did to Meghan. So Harry can forget that he lost his child. My family, I don't think Harry, as a parent, will ever forget that. Harry also has not forgotten the pain he endured after losing his mother. He has never ever forgotten that. First of all, the trauma he has felt in his life began from the moment he lost his mother. But somehow UK media believe that if Meghan is not around, maybe we can get Harry back. Maybe we can gain access to Harry. Maybe Harry will want to speak to us. My family, who is going to tell them there is no way Harry will ever speak or engage or wine or dine with those who have put him and Meghan through so much suffering? My family, I have seen it with my own two eyes. I have seen it with my own two eyes. From role experts, they are desperate for Harry to acknowledge them. They are desperate for Harry to acknowledge them, to say that they exist. They are desperate. My family, I'll show you an example. My family, there is this carnival of so-called expert. Her name is Kate Mansey. My family. Her name is Kate Mansey. Now, this carnival of so-called expert was someone who my family, Prince Harry, sued Daily Mail for lying to the public that somehow Harry had attempted to deceive the public over him trying to get security to keep his wife and kids safe while in the UK. And Kate Mansey, in an article for the Daily Mail, had insinuated that Prince Harry had attempted to deceive the public. That he wanted, to pay for his own security. She claimed that Harry, wanted to deceive and lie to the public about his fight to get security in my family. And Harry sued the paper over that lie. And basically, already they're having talks about how much they are going to compensate Harry. But last I heard, my family, they had not reached an agreement about how much money Harry would be paid. So my family, that carnival of so-called expert, who basically insinuated that Harry had attempted to deceive the public over his fight to get security to protect his wife and kids, posted a tweet saying this, and I quote, Prince Harry says, the media did not cover stories of UK troops injured in Afghanistan. Maybe he's forgetting that while I, Kate Mansey, was at the Sunday Times, he wrote this compelling front cover for the news review section. That's what Kate Mansey said. That shows her desperation for Harry to acknowledge her. So my family, basically, and people called her out, my family, people called her out. I mean, some people said this. The war lasted over 20 years, but you could only reference one story? As a veteran myself, I say, shame on you, Kate Mansey. Shame on you. And I also, posted a comment to Kate Mansey, telling her this. Kate Mansey, Harry was not talking to you, nor does he know your name. Stop seeking Harry's acknowledgement. My family, they are desperate for Harry to speak with them, to talk to them, to engage with them. They are desperate for him to just speak with them, to wine and dine with them, to have access to Prince Harry. My family, the desperation for that access to Harry is a lot. And they're angry they don't have any access whatsoever to Harry's life. I mean, my family, Harry went to Hawaii with an athlete who competes at the Invictus Games. My family, Harry went to Hawaii with an athlete who competes at the Invictus Games. His name is Gabriel George. And my family, Gabriel George and Prince Harry went scuba diving together, as I saw in the Heart of Invictus documentary. And George said that participating in the Invictus Games added so much fuel to his life. and fathered his fire for training others in adaptive sports. That's what he said. And my family, Harry went scuba diving, and the tabloids did not even know that Harry went scuba diving with Gabriel George. And nobody in UK media knew about that. Nobody. My family, I love Prince Harry's team. They do well to ensure that Prince Harry is protected. His privacy is respected. They do so well. Because if it were in the royal family, already somebody would have leaked it to the press. Oh, look, Harry is going scuba diving. That is what would have happened if Harry was back, in the royal family. If Harry was in the royal family, somebody would have leaked it. And that's a fact. So my family, when UK media see that Harry is able to do these things privately and nobody finds out about it, it angers the UK tabloid press because they want that access to Harry. They want Harry's acknowledgement. They are so desperate for it. I know, my family. And why do you expect Harry to whine or dine with you after the hell and suffering you have put him through? Because right now, my family, they are practically begging for it. Begging for it. Obviously, using abuse. For Harry to speak with them. To acknowledge them. Harry, look, I wrote an article about this, Harry. Harry, look at me, please. Look at me. I wrote an article about this. Please, Harry, look at me. That's Kate Mansey. Desperate for Harry's acknowledgement. Family, it's so shameful. It is so shameful, my family, that these role experts want acknowledgement from someone whose life they have basically done everything in their power to ruin for a very long time. My family, I feel like the bane of Harry's entire existence has been the UK tabloid press in particular. And a father who's unworthy of being called a father. And a brother whom from a young age has always been envious and jealous of his younger brother for a very long time. That has been the bane of Harry's entire existence. So my family, just seeing how desperate they are for Harry to acknowledge their existence in my family, it's funny, yes, but also it's disturbing at the same time. It's funny and also disturbing. It's funny and also very much disturbing. They are so desperate for Harry to speak with them. They're like, Harry, we don't want Meghan, but we want you. Harry, we want you. Listen, we'll forgive you. For what? For what? Forgive him for what? What has he done? Forgive him for what? They always say that. Harry will forgive you. For what? For what? And that's coming from the woman who photoshopped her face into Meghan's engagement photos. She's the one who is basically saying that. Harry will forgive you, but Meghan, we won't. And guess what, Harry? We want you back. We want you back. The utter level of desperation that they have towards Harry. My family, it's a high level of sickness, really. And my family, what we are continuing to learn is that for a long time, my family, Harry has been intimidated and also threatened for a very long time. And what tabloids are angry about is that they no longer can be able to control Prince Harry. And they don't like that. They don't like that they have no access to Harry. Well, guess what? You could have had all the access to Harry if only you had treated his biracial family with dignity and respect. But you all know what you did. You chose to incite hate against Harry, Meghan, even targeting Harry's own son. As Harry said in episode 1 of the Harry and Meghan docu-series, My Family, that hate was being stirred up against his own son. My family, this carnival of so-called experts will tell you it's Meghan. She's the problem. But then, if that's the case, then why did you also go after Archie? What did he do? They'll use any excuse to say what they put Meghan through has nothing to do with race. But by going after Archie, by going after Lilibet Diana, they showed us everything, every attack towards Meghan, which continues to this day, is racially motivated. It's racism. My family, it is racism. And they want to remove Meghan out of Harry's life. That's what they want so badly. That's their biggest desire, really, and for Harry to come back inside the gilded cage, whereby they can be able to control him and make him perform for them. My family, Prince Harry will not perform for the UK media ever again. Ever again. And they won't destroy Archie and Lilibet's lives with their hate campaign agenda against Harry and Meghan. That's my prayer and that's my hope, so my family. And Archie and Lilibet continue having both parents living under the same roof, being happy with their mommy and daddy, and be surrounded with so much love by their parents. That's my wish for Archie and Lilibet Diana, my family. And my family, people have called out Kate Mansey. I mean, let me just mention a few comments, my family. One article in a war that happened for decades. Clap for yourself. Congratulations. Someone else told Kate Mansey that one article, please sit down. The UK is embarrassing and treat their victims appallingly. Someone else said that. My family, that's true. I mean, Harry is a veteran, and look at how a veteran has been treated by the royal family and UK media, all because he refused to perform for the UK media, or because he dared defend the mother of his children. Look at how Harry, a veteran, has been poorly and appallingly treated. My family, Harry has been through so much. And I'm happy that my family, Harry and Meghan, are basically living in California. And their abusers are so obsessed with them because my family, I mean, they are boring roles in the UK and they just can't stand seeing Harry and Meghan thriving. They can't stand seeing them happy. They just can't stand it. It angers them so much that after 7 years of marrying Harry and Meghan, still, they have been unable to break Harry and Meghan's marriage, my family. And guess what? They'll continue to be angry because they'll never ever succeed in destroying what Harry and Meghan have for each other. My family, they'll never ever succeed. So my family, is also so nice to see Prince Harry in his office, whereby he shares with Meghan Markle, in the Harry and Meghan, basically we have seen in the Harry and Meghan series and also in the Heart of Invictus documentary. My family, it's so nice to see, Harry and Meghan's office that they share with each other. Remember, in the Car Magazine article, Prince Harry told us that other members of the royal family can neither live nor even work together. But for him and Meghan, they live together and they also work together. My family, I love that. I love that so much. I love that so much. And their home is just beautiful, my family. And even someone said that Prince Harry and Meghan's office is way more spacious than what they had in the UK with Northcote and also at Frommer Cottage. That office is way more spacious than what they had, in Northcote and also Frommer Cottage. I would say even bigger, really. than not caught what Harry has. And yet they want Harry to come back to do what? To live where? At not caught? Whereby you enter and you tilt your head. My family, they have never ever wanted for Harry to have nice things in life. And they hate that Harry has amazing, nice things in life. And that my family, he is at home, in his home in California, where he lives with Meghan, Archie, and Lilibet Diana. My family. And even someone said that Harry and Meghan's office that they share in the home looks better than any house Harry had ever lived in when he was in the UK. And for some people, he was never meant to have better or nicer things. Hence, their anger and their meltdowns. My family, indeed, very, very true. Very, very true. You've had this carnival of so-called experts trying to spread that narrative that somehow Meghan destroyed Harry's life, my family. When you look at Harry's life in the royal family, when you look at what he has said even in the Heart of Invicta documentary about the hell the media put him through, about even lacking support in the royal family, my family, that tells you a lot about his life and what UK media believe is a happy life, where you lack support from, your brother William or Charles. We only see Harry as the scapegoat. That's how they see Prince Harry. And as I've always said in my family, that Charles' love for Harry only extended for as long as he could use Prince Harry. When he saw he could no longer use Harry, look at what he's done. He has shown Harry exactly just how he feels for Harry and also Harry's and Meghan's kids, Archie and Lilibet. He put his coronation on the same day as Archie's birthday. That's what Charles did. Lilibet was bullied over a name. That's what happened to Lilibet. King Charles remembered that he had met Lilibet only when he was embroiled in a cash for honor scandal and needed to say he had met Lilibet to deflect from the scandal, to get people talking about him meeting Lilibet rather than speak of his cash for honors scandal. And that's why I have always said Charles' love for Harry only extended for as long as he could use Harry. So my family, I believe, at times he will reach out to Prince Harry to use him. Like what happened, when Harry attended King Charles' coronation. Charles called Harry, told him to come. My family. That's what Charles did. And my family, he used Harry and used Harry wrongly. That's what Charles did. Because based on his actions of putting his coronation the same day as Archie's birthday already, that showed malice on Charles' part. He was not being genuine towards Prince Harry. It's like he was asking Harry to choose. He was asking Harry to choose. And that's why even UK media were angry when Harry left quickly right after King Charles' coronation to go and attend his son's birthday, not to miss spending some time with his son. That tells you what you need to know. Every time Harry shows the world, he'll always put his kids first. You have seen royal experts get angrier. Like what happened when Harry was about to be cross-examined in his court case against the Mirror, whereby UK media were angry because Harry did not come on a Monday and came on Tuesday. They were so pissed off that Harry, chose to enjoy his daughter's birthday and not postponed his daughter's birthday. They were so angry. Every time Harry shows them, my family, he'll always put his kids first. It angers the UK media. But my family, let them keep on being angry because Harry will always choose his wife Meghan and also his kids time and time again. So my family, Harry is never going back to beg Charles or William for anything. That is never ever going to happen. When you taste financial freedom, I don't believe you can ever want to go back to begging Charles, Pa, or William for money. When you'll be mocked for depending on your father for money, I don't believe one bit you'd ever want to go back to that ever again. Because life in the raw fold means depending on Charles or William for money and accepting everything thrown towards you: abuse, insults, attacks. My family, Harry, I don't believe will ever want that kind of life ever again. And my family, he has said that he's never coming back ever. He's never returning to the raw fold ever again. But still, media, they can't accept that Harry is not coming. And so they want to destroy his life in America, hoping he can come back. My family, they will not succeed. And I pray that they never ever succeed. So my family, I believe I have said enough. Now tell me your thoughts for those who have watched The Heart of Invictus. Kindly tell me, what have you liked about The Heart of Invictus? I'd like to hear your opinion, my family. My family, I love Harry and Meghan, and thank you to them for what they do to make this world a better place. Harry and Meghan will support you always and forever. And we love you always and forever. We want you to always know that. So my family, I believe I have said enough. Tell me your thoughts. With that and so much more, stay tuned on this video. Love you always and forever. God bless Harry, Meghan, Archie, Petana, and Doria Raglan. I may no weapon formed against Harry, Meghan, Archie, Petana, and Doria Raglan ever prosper. There is no way Harry would ever want to wine or dine with those he blames for the loss of his unborn child and also for the loss of his mother. There is no way. And it's high time UK media understand that. Stay tuned to our next video. Love you always and forever. Hello, members of Zesco Family TV. First of all, I want to say thank you for all your support that you give us to our channel. We don't take it for granted that you support this channel. I want to say thank you from the bottom of our hearts for lending out your support and fighting against injustices, supporting Prince Harry and Meghan, showing them love. Love will always triumph over evil, and for that I say thank you. Good will always prevail over bad. Thank you so much for all your support. Thank you so much for joining this community, this amazing community of the Zesco Family TV. I love you so much, family, from the bottom of my heart, and I wish you all the best. May you have a great day, and I hope that you enjoyed this video and learned a lot of things. With that and so much more, stay tuned to our next video. Leave a comment below, like, and subscribe. Love you, family, always and forever. Sayonara.